when I did my interview with Les Brown, I remember looking at him saying, "You have these amazing kids that you've raised. And like, when did you decide that it was the right time to talk to them about all this like personal development and mindset and positivity stuff?" I was like, "Is there a time that's too early?" And he's like, "Are you kidding? Like, no, they might not listen to me, but there's going to be a moment when all of a sudden everything that I have said to them in their entire life just makes sense. And so I'm just going to keep talking until they decide to listen." And I thought that that was because I think there's so many people who say, "I have this great message. I want to share it with the world, but I need to start sharing it with business owners and entrepreneurs because they're the only ones that will understand."
Mhm.
And while that may be true, to be able to talk to somebody at a time where they don't understand and they have no idea why they need it, but you're planting those seeds is just as incredibly valuable.
Right? You might not even reap the seeds later on, right? So you might plant that business seed or growth seed in that person's life, but maybe 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the road when it blossoms, you might not be around anymore. You might not be part of their life anymore, which doesn't matter, or it shouldn't matter, I should say, because you still were the person who helped them learn and grow. Like Mr. Perkins, I mean, he knows that he impacted my life because I've told him.
Yeah.
But for 10 plus years, we weren't in contact, right? He didn't know if I just fell off the face of the earth and never took anything he said. Like he wouldn't know. But he does, thankfully, now, and I'm happy to share that. But that's okay. And I think part of that really boils down to being you, right? So you call me the Prince of Positivity. That's a nickname that people gave me because, yeah, I'm positive, right? And I'll be perfectly open. I've have rough days. I have struggles just like everybody else. I might be positive a lot of the time, but trust me, I have my lows too, and I work through it. But what really is important is to be you, to be authentically you. And so, like when you're sharing you, Les Brown sharing his positivity, mindset, all that stuff with his kids and with his friends and with everybody he meets, with the person who I don't know, waiter, waitress,
Yeah.
anyone. I mean, I don't. I'm trying to think of things of people you bump into, right? The grocery store clerk, and my mind's
Yeah.
going blank.
Anybody.
Anybody, be you and share and be you, especially if you're sharing love, if you're sharing grace, kindness, spreading that around the world. Well, awesome. And then now you're planting those seeds everywhere you go, and you don't know if it's gonna, let's go biblical. You're not sure if it's gonna fall on a rocky path on rocks or it's gonna fall on dirt, but you never know. And so why pick and choose? Oh, I'm just going to talk to business owners. I'm just going to
Yeah.
talk to these people. Sure, you might be targeting or focusing your conversations with the people in your avatar and your ideal audience, but why not still share that message, that meaning, at least that heart with everyone? Because who knows who it'll touch, and who knows who people know as well, as far as business owners go.